I'm Kate Hahn with TV Insider, and we are speaking with the cast of Candy.
I wonder if he's got this Madonna horror complex thingy, where the baby is making it impossible for him to look at you as a sexual creature. It's very common. Says Ladies Home Journal.
Oh. Oh, that sounds really bad.
No, it's good that he sees you as the Madonna. You just gotta remind him that you can also be the you-know-what.
Jessica Biel, you play the title character, Candy Montgomery, and she is anything but sweet. So tell us what she does and what makes her do it?
Well, Candy, she is actually, I find her quite sweet most of the time, and a fun-loving, perfectionist, church-going, suburban housewife and mom who commits a terrible act of violence against her friend Betty, who Melanie plays. And it changes her life and Betty's life, and of course, and the community of Wiley, Texas at that time. And I mean, I guess we could always ask this question, why? I don't know the answer fully, but I feel that as we got to know these characters, there were a lot of repressed emotions and desires and dreams and regrets and things that both of these women, had similar things like that they were repressing in their lives that got them to this point where they had this, crazy experience happen.
Right. Well, Melanie Lynskey, you play Betty Gore, and yeah, she's repressed. She also has a little bit of a dark side to her that we see sometimes. Tell us about her and how you found that character. Were you able to dig into yourself at all and bring anything to her?
Yeah, I really responded to a lot about her, and I really respected the fact that the scripts for the episodes tried to do a very balanced job in telling the stories of both of the women and exploring all the different sides of them. Like, everybody has good aspects of their personality, bad aspects. People are difficult to deal with, people are easier to deal with. And I really love that it was very frank about who she was as a person. She wasn't always the easiest person to be around, and she really, really was struggling. And I just had a ton of empathy for her being in that situation, being a wife and a mother, doing everything herself, working a lot of the time, and just having absolutely no support, and having no support for, postpartum depression. She was in a sort of untenable position and doing her best. And that's something that I think all women can relate to.
Right. And tell me a little bit about the two of you working together. There's some great scenes where there's so many emotions under the surface, like the baby shower scene. Talk about that and how you work together as actresses. Jessica, do you want to start?
It was fun. We get along, so we were able to, just give each other space to sort of be those kind of odd adversaries, but be friends, but with complications underneath. And it was a safe place to work. So it was just fun. More than anything, it was fun.
Yeah, I've been a fan of Jess for such a long time and was so excited to work with her. It was just fun. Like, even on very long days where we were so tired, the moments where we got to act together were just some of the best of my career.
Timothy Simons, you play Candy's husband, Pat. Could he ever have suspected that his wife would turn out to be the axe murderer that she turned out to be?
No, I don't think he would have. And I also think it takes him a very long time to accept that, even after everybody else knows. I feel like it even takes him a much longer time to come around to that idea too. From his perspective, everything is really going great. They have a great life. They have a great marriage, 2 great kids, and he has a great job that he's respected in. Everything. Nothing could be going wrong.
Well, yeah, and there's a great scene where he goes out and he takes an axe in the backyard and tries to see what it's like to use that axe 41 times. What was it like to shoot that scene?
I think I was actually, I will say, I grew up in Maine, and I grew up like chopping wood and stuff like that. But I will say it was, I didn't know, I didn't think I was going to get to 41, and I did get to 41 times, but it's definitely tiring. And I think that there was that for Pat, there was that thing of like, okay, if I struggled that much with this, how is it possible that she could have done it? And I think he's searching for answers there.
Well, somebody has an answer. Pablo Schreiber, Alan Gore, your character, has had an affair with Candy. Tell us what attracted them to each other, and did he ever think it could go this wrong?
Well, what attracted them to each other, I think, was convenience from Candy's part. I think Alan was kind of the low-hanging fruit, or the nearest thing, or maybe the guy who spiked the ball the hardest on that day at volleyball. From Alan's point of view, when she kisses him in the car and asks him to have an affair, I think it completely blindsides him. It's not something that he ever would have expected. I don't think he's used to women being interested in him. And, the fact that even he feels lucky to even have Betty as his wife. So when suddenly he's in a bit of a funk and not feeling incredibly vibrant, and knows there's a baby on the way, and has a PTSD from the last experience of childbearing or child rearing, he decides to engage in this process that I think he almost immediately regrets. And then the ripple effects are undeniable.
Candy premieres May 9th on Hulu. For more insider videos like this, click subscribe.